Yeah, I ran into Edgar, because of his cough. He has this very distinctive cough, and I think he has a habit about it, sort of. He coughs. He seems to, cough a certain number of times if you go through a doorway with him, or if you climb into a car with him. So he has this very distinctive cough, and I was actually out in the county park of all places, and I kind of heard this cough echoing through the trees, and lo, it was Edgar. And he'd been apparently out walking around for a week, and he hadn't eaten, and he hadn't slept, and his vision was going all starry, and he had been living, or just sleeping rather, under a deadfall near a river, and he looked great for it.
I suppose. Charlie always made sure that everybody was going to the show with him. Roller disco. Only doorlight to right by makes you strain for words. Oh gosh, I don't know. I think you'd know something was up your nose or something, couldn't you? Well, Jolly made sure no one was dating unacceptable candidates. He go around. Well, it's winter, isn't it? Death for most of the year. Knock, knock, you see. Obscured by the gentle, thick tick. I think when you use religion as a weapon. I mean, to pass life or death judgment. We'll have to go to Amsterdam because of your attitude.
I'm not coming.
You don't want to be in a place more than half an hour. You're the bloody arts consul. You want to go to the Atlas Mountains? Everybody keeps rushing me. Rushing. You'd go with a cow if the price was right. I wish I didn't have a virtue voice. I wish it just sounded more normal, but...
I wish I didn't have a virtue voice. I wish it just sounded more normal, but...
I wanted to put in here another time Edgar got in trouble with himself with knocking on a door, and whoever he was knocking for at the time was not home, but he couldn't make himself leave the door, and he kept knocking just for half an hour, and it wasn't until a bit of the green paint on the door chipped off that he realized that he caught himself and stopped knocking. So that was
when I was about I don't know, I can't remember how old it was, but that every time that I used to sneeze every time an angel was near. I need how I need. I blink. I know, to keep the tears in. I don't know. No, I can't talk. buggered and bothered, and I go on for so long. I really loved that Gucci commercial with the Blondie music. They got them all dragged down clowns. Cough. You cough? Well, you'd know, because if something was in your throat, like if you were ill, like people in medieval times got colds and stuff. So they'd cough because they'd know there was something wrong with them, or like if something was dusty, or well, you'd just think it was disease with a cough. It's different from a sneeze, because if you cough, it probably means that you're ill. Whereas if you sneeze, it doesn't really mean that you're ill, it just means that, I don't know, angels are near. God. It gets funny, watch them melt before you. And now my next move on the flat bit.
Supporting his local youth hostel in the town by trundling up the long rocky road to the hostel every night. There he'd cozy in among the hostelers and write nonsense in a battered brown journal until someone asked him a question, and then he'd let deluge the entire history of Watermouth, from how the ring road came to be to when the Romans had some villas there, to recent stuff like the visit of the American president, Jimmy Carter, to commemorate the town's brave stand against the rogue squad of bloodthirsty Germans back when. He thought his 90-minute lecture made the hostelers love Watermouth, made them eager to explore its corners, but actually it made them forever depart the next day, spoiled things for them. But then again, this actually worked to his benefit, because this meant that no one ever heard his lecture twice, and so no one ever tried to kill him.
In the nightmare, trusting down. Your casual pat on the back with a knife. Untrust. On Sundays, Mum will washes her tears by the kitchen sink. On Mondays, Father looks at the horizon and knows he'll never be still again. Isn't it? And I don't know, maybe I think it was God or something. Sitting on the headland sits Necron. Yo, evil, you're the one came knocking, but you're the one not home. With whistles and jackets. Your casual pat on the back with a knife. You've got me lost in the bramble. You got me lost in the bramble. You got me lost in the bramble. You got me lost. Wheeling in circles.